Australia, thank God it's Friday. Dear Vera, so much has happened here since I last wrote. I hardly know where to start. I began to feel much more clear-headed after Damon confiscated my medication. Unfortunately, though, he started taking it himself and he grew very, very odd and, well, a bit deranged, really. He seemed to think that Karen was a dingo and that she had swallowed her own baby.
She's a dingo and she swallowed the baby.
Damon, love.
Well, why is she so fat then? Tell me that!
All right, think of the baby now. It was very upsetting.
No fast movements. Don't run, don't run.
It's made me completely rethink my stance on sex education in schools.
What does that mean, Granny?
Oh, nothing you need to worry about yet, Sabrina, love. You'll have years of disappointment to deal with soon enough. Anyway, Karen and I, we were traumatised by this. So I had to call my daughter Leslie to see if we could go and stay with her for a while. I mean, apart from anything else, look, I only have the clothes that I stand up in. And she told us to come to Kookaburra Rest, Lira Falls, and to stay here until she arrives. And it's a lovely little guest house, and they seem to know Leslie here quite well. They maintain that she comes here quite often with a gentleman friend, but obviously they're thinking of another person. Oh, she also read me the email that you'd sent.
Dear Irene, come home. You're behaving very selfishly, which of course is the mark of an alcoholic. I'm very worried about you. And I'm sure Leslie is too, when she has a moment
between being a full-time mother and a full-time estate agent. How come your friend can see that and you can't? You've never understood me. You've never cared. You don't write. You don't phone.
Yes, could we talk about this another time, Leslie?
Bloody P.S. Just remember, I am an alcoholic.
She said that.
P.P.S. I nearly forgot. Please tell Karen that due to her abandonment of her daughter, social services have given custody of Sabrina to me.
She was very, very upset about you getting custody of Sabrina. I just hope the two of you manage to reconcile your differences, perhaps under my guidance. She's all too willing to do family therapy with you when she returns. Yes, I think we'll stay at Leslie's for a little while before we fly back in a couple of weeks. Oh, so you can write to us there if you like. All for now. Karen, this is Leslie. Leslie, this is Karen.
I don't care.
Hello, love. Oh, P.S. I think the drugs they gave me in that made me a bit forgetful. Because, you know, I had absolutely no idea that you were an alcoholic. Sorry. Oh, I think they say one step at a time, don't they? How are you?
Oh! Dear Irene, who said I was an alcoholic? If you imagine the occasional G&T is at all the same thing, you're very much mistaken. I mean, I may have had one too many at the odd function at a wedding. Or a funeral, let's say. As if I would endanger the life of my dear little daughter. I mean, granddaughter. Oh, and you may wish to tell Karen, Sabrina's fine. Doesn't miss her at all. Rex, down. Here, Sabrina, has my undivided attention. Well, apart from the dog. We've just come back from a long walk on the beach. It was covered in seaweed. Oh, of course, we have to poop and scoop and stop him savaging toddlers. No, let go. But he seems happier, poor thing. Don't you, Rexy? Oh, stop it! Stop it! We paddled and skimmed stones, and now we're going to play on Sabrina's computer. Yasmin gave it to us. She got it as a swap, apparently. Although the way things are run here, I didn't like to ask what she had to give in return. I just hope it was only a hand job. Did I tell you? She's added palmistry to her psychic portfolio. My favourite game is helicopter gun chicks. Lots of girls in camouflage blasting the baddies. Let me know if and when you're returning and I'll meet you in Damon's 4x4. If I can ever afford to fill it up again. I bet he's missing it in the outback. I suppose I can do no less than pick you up from the airport. You are my best friend, and Karen is my daughter. I'll keep my fingers crossed for a speedy return of your memory. All best wishes, Vera. Oh, die! 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 Dear Leslie, I can't express how sorry I am you've been landed with both Irene and Karen. And if there's anything I can do to help, short of having them back here, do let me know. Fond regards and good luck, Vera.
Karen says to ask you that... Oh, is that an email from Vera?
No. Here, check your own mail, Nosy. What did Karen want?
Oh, she says she can't find the papers. I've offered her the Melbourne Age and my Sydney Herald, but that's not what she's after, apparently. Dear Vera, here we are back at Leslie's, safe and sound. I won't tell Karen any of the hurtful things you asked me to pass on, except to say that you are keeping Sabrina safe and well. No further contact from Damon since we escaped his clutches, although the news is full of a mystery dingo man wandering around in the area of the bush where we were bivouacked, which could be him. If it is, he has apparently joined a pack of dingoes and is walking about on all fours. If the artist's impression is to be believed, JPEG attached. He has grown even more hirsute than usual, and only a mother could love it. Many things have become clear to me, and I must say your Karen has been a bit of a boon in that respect. She's explained things to me that, I have obviously led too sheltered an existence to dream about. Yeah, I was just very lonely. I'd travelled all round the world, well, halfway round the world, to see my daughter, and she was out. Of course, it was lovely to see my little granddaughter, Cheryl Marie, every day, but frankly, there's only so much meaningful conversation one can have with a 5-year-old.
Go away, Granny, I'm sleeping.
Australia is so very far away from everywhere. And I started to feel a bit stranded and hopeless, and I just wondered what I could possibly do to make my life better. And the only thing I could think of was nothing. Have a drink. No, actually, that isn't all I could come up with. I also invented a nice story to cheer myself up about a man called Vincent. He did exist. I mean, he probably still does as far as I'm aware, but I exaggerated the depth of our relationship a bit. In fact, you know, when I told you that he took me out to lunch, well, actually, I took him. And I might have also just given him a few more teeth and a bit more hair than he actually possesses in real life. Anyway, I digress. I just remember hitting a case of wine Leslie bought for me rather hard one night, and then, to my absolute horror, realising that I was drunk and incapable, in charge of a minor. I just put myself under a cold shower, and I felt a bit more clear-headed, and then suddenly I remembered some herbal tea that Leslie keeps by her bedside in a little caddy. And when I'd asked her what it was for, she said it helped to calm her down and to get things in perspective. So I thought it might be just the thing to help me to sober up. Well, given how much I needed to get things in perspective, I put 2 spoonfuls in for me and 2 for the pot. You'll never guess in a million years what Karen now tells me was in that caddy.
Marijuana.
Marijuana.
Oh, Irene, you're a babe in the woods. If you'd lived as long as I have with Karen, or on this trailer park.
According to Leslie, I took enough of that stuff to render myself right off what remained of my rocker. I mean, the point is, she's promised me that she won't do it again. Another nice piece of news is that our daughters seem to be following in our footsteps and have become inseparable pals.
What?
Even now, as I write, they are hurled up together in Leslie's bedroom, having a girls' night in. Not that I feel left out.
Hold me, baby!
I can hear their merry giggles from out here in the garden.
No, you gotta get it out. Oh, I'm saying, come on.
I just wanted you to know that, you know, everything's as well as can be expected, and that Karen and I will be staying here for a little while longer. Lots of love. Irene.
Dear Irene, fond of you as I am, I'd never describe us as inseparable. In my opinion, we're at our best with several thousand miles between us. However, I'm very glad to hear that you seem to have regained your wits and can now tell the difference between herbal tea and mind-altering substances.
Want anything, Granny?
No, and you shouldn't either. I've got a friend in Australia who just went completely loopy on that stuff.
Yeah? Where'd she get it?
Oh. Incidentally, the next time you feel the urge to gain perspective or chill out in trailer park parlance, you might try my own remedy. A cup of Horlicks, a hot water bottle, and a stonking good read. I'm glad the girls are getting on well. I'm a little concerned about the giggling. I hope you threw away the rest of the marijuana.
Oh, as I know for a fact that Karen and Damon smoke homegrown grass, as they call it, every day. Trust Karen. And when she's pregnant as well. Well, the baby will certainly have green fingers. Be lucky to escape a green head. I mean, is she intending to have it there, by the way? In which case, it'll be Australian. Well, it's appropriate enough, I suppose. Since its father's a dingo. Well, on to more pleasant topics. Sabrina and I are planting a garden round a trailer. It's too late for it to bloom here this year, of course, but it should be lovely in the spring. Well, if we're still here, that is. Social services are considering rehousing us. All for now, Vera. Oh, I'm sending a mail, care of you, for Karen. Please pass on. Dear Karen, I've spoken to Ms. Clinch about your family therapy idea, but to be honest, she doesn't hold out much hope for us, but I'm willing to try, if you are.
There you are. She's willing to try.
Anything if it makes you less rude, judgmental and unloving. That's her trying, is it?
Then again, perhaps, since you're having such a good time, you'll stay in Australia.
You see, I think she's just a bit jealous of our relationship, poor thing. Oh, now look, she's put up some pictures Sabrina's done for you at school.
Oh, sweetheart.
Don't be alarmed by the female figures being stabbed and set on fire. According to her teacher, it's healthy for Sabrina to express her matricidal anger. We both look forward to hearing about the baby.
The baby. The baby.
The baby.
What a pity you won't have a partner at your side. You better teach Irene 10 green bottles.
10 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally...
Though, come to think of it, that's the last thing she should be singing. Your loving mother. Your mother.
Dear Vera, or should I say, dear Granny, glad tidings and great joy, for unto us, unto you, a grandson is born.
Reen, I cut the stupid finger when he busted.
Mother and child are doing well, and we're all going back to Leslie's today, aren't we, baby boy? Yes, we are.
Reen, can I have a go on my bloody baby?
Oh, somebody's a bit hormonal. Now, Mummy, no need to get anxious, Mummy. There he is. Support his head.
Oh, I'm a granny! I'm a granny! Granny! Again!
Karen's labour was hard. No, it was as sudden and gruelling as it was unexpected. According to her calculations, it wasn't due for another 2 months. And then here he is, a bonny 8.5-pound baby, and fully formed, apparently. Yes, the hospital seemed quite certain that he's a full-term baby. Yes, who's a full-term baby? Yes, you are.
Well, you can definitely see me in him, can't you?
Can you see you in me?
Oh, of course I can, darling. We're practically twins. It's like looking in the mirror when I look at you.
It's made me wonder quietly to myself if Damon really is the father. I mean, how long has she known him? It can't be 9 months, can it? Certainly there's no trace of Damon in the child's looks. Got a much higher forehead for a start. Yes, no name for the little fella yet, as Karen wants to get to know his personality first. She's got this theory, apparently, that wrong naming can cripple a child's development. Apparently, she's always seen herself as more of a Whitney than a Karen.
Well, they both had drug problems and bad taste in men.
She would also like his lineage to be reflected in his second and third name, and asked to be reminded of the names of her 2 grandfathers. So could you let us know? Congratulations, Granny Small. More soon, with love, from baby boy and Nanny Spencer. Oh, get away. And of course, from Mummy Carol.